Welcome in, everyone. We're back with the 3.4 update for Reverse 1999. We're gonna try out the main story, so I think we did get a lot of free stuff in the update too. So we'll see. We could probably do some roles too. All right, so we got the costume for Noro, but I don't think I have her yet. Wait, no. Oh, this just gives us. Wait, do I get during the event to get Yarn? Oh, so it's to get okay. All right, so that's a kind of nice outfit. Even her Peppas has an outfit too. She has a crossbow for her on her wheelchair. On her wheelchair. I don't know that. That's kind of neat. So these are the new outfits we get for the different characters. Norel, Horopedia, Ling Yu, Tooth Fairy, and Rubushka. I don't have Rubushka yet. I don't have Norel. I know Tooth Fairy is one of my main healers for one of the groups. Oh, we get some free wishes. All right, let's check out the trailer. I think it looks pretty cool.
Who are you? Why are you telling me this? What do you know about the method of longevity?
So I'm not sure if it's like a visual novel thing.
Did I just see? Take this.
Because is everything happening because of the story?
To grant longevity. Idle folk, Taoists, all manner of people have come to town.
We may have taken human forms, but we live only a fraction.
Welcome and courage.
Chief Chung, the School of May will see justice done.
Then it was they who started this rumor.
I founded this school so that we may gather strength in numbers. With a sword and array at our disposal, the subjugation of the beast is a surety. What do you know of our struggles and desires?
The final hour approaches. The array is ready. Tonight, beneath the May tree, let us await longevity together.
Wait, are they? Oh, they. Okay, so.
Moment is precious.
Heron, I've been thinking. Years pass by you in the blink of an eye, don't they?
If you want the sword, then kill me!
Oh, I won't even live a full cycle of the seasons.
Do you still seek longevity, knowing all that might happen?
Alright, so stage 1, prophecy. Just a rumor or a century long scheme. Some. So I'm wondering, is this like somebody telling the story of her novel? Because it looks like she's typing at her story. Alright, thank you.
处，千鸟林，阴阳颠倒，日月平。
幻城王，仙人将，长生不死，脱灾殃。
When the household falls, the immortal descends, granting longevity and comedy ends.
Talk about inspiration! I'm using this as the introduction for my feature article. The mysterious vibe's gonna have them totally glued to the pages. Got a whole lot of other stuff too. Gonna start as soon as I wrap up this fieldwork. Trust me, Miss Verity, this article's gonna be the star of R2's special issue on the East. I guarantee it.
As Reed provides her update, her voice shakes as delicate strand of spider silk before us being carried off in the wind. The two editors nod. One reaches out and gingerly touches the silk before them.
I think you really have something, Ms. Reed. An elliptical rhyme concerning disasters and the secrets of longevity. It's no surprise that adventurers find it so intriguing.
We see Verity again!
But stories like this are not all that uncommon. I worry it won't have enough substance to carry our special issue. What makes you so sure it's worth a field trip?
Great question, ma'am. Well, I did some homework. It's not that much to go on, but if you just hear me out.
The wind carries the sound from the other side faithfully, even the soft noise of her turning pages.
There's been all kinds of mantic rhymes in China since, like, the dawn of recorded history. A lot of them obscure or ambiguous, like, hey, there's this one about the Zhou dynasty. He who sells bows and quivers shall bring the collapse of Zhou. But really, it was the man's adopted daughter who married Emperor Yu of Zhou and led to the empire's downfall. And she wasn't even the main cause. What I'm saying is, most of these mantic rhymes are laced with veiled analogies. Who knows what they could mean? But this one's different. An exact event at an exact location. It's gonna be a breeze finding more details in the local annals. And my informant promised they'd give me more information when I get there. So, yeah, this trip could be a bust, but I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I don't get to the bottom of it. So, here I am in Jewel County. And guess what I found?
What did you find? He pauses, savoring the suspense.
The wind really does slow around here. Only a little, but it for sure does.
Editors exchange surprised look and leans in.
Will you need any further assistance?
Oh, Barbara's back.
I'm all good for now, but I'll let you guys know.
So
First,
all the
I've got to
writers from the
contact my
UTT
informant and
Utah?
set up a meeting. Then I'll interview some locals on the street. Who knows? We could even find another shelter if things go well.
She's so eager to share her plans that she fails to notice her colleagues have fallen quiet.
She's always been a go-getter. In every life.
But I worry for her. You know how obsessed she is about longevity. These clues she found are unlikely to be a coincidence.
You needn't worry. Reed grew up there, originally. She won't have any trouble getting accustomed. But let's keep an eye on her, just to be sure.
The woolly editor holds her worried expression. Verity returns it with a silent, pleading glance, motioning towards the still open silk.
Reed, are you still there? We trust you've made a good decision with this article, but our network isn't stable right now. You'd better...
Oh, the connection losing? The noise from the street drowns out the rest of the floor.
Cool, gotta go. I'm racing against the clock here. Call you later.
Watch out. Danger.
No worries, I'll be careful. Bye-bye.
Emily, congrats on first. Reed ends the connection, adjusting her spilter web brooch as she judges through the crowd of people and passing bikes. She looks around and spots her goal is not far away.
Hate to hang up on you, Barbara, but I've got, like, no time to do this. Maybe I'll buy her some local delicacies to say sorry. Place sure is lively. So many stores. Oh my god, and the restaurants. Finally, no more driving to Chinatown to get a decent meal. Alright, first things
Everything
first.
is authentic.
Gotta find an internet cafe to contact the informant. Oh, better get a couple bottles of water too.
The grass-headed editor walks towards the sign across the street. The electric fan oscillates back and forth, attempting in vain to blow away the heat rising from the road. Rest reads on the bamboo chair, her hands finding a mouse in a familiar motion. What's a chat? Oh yeah, are we supposed to type something? Oh. Let's see. Yeah, the country annual are a solid lead, but I'm still not sure about the methods of launches of the 555. Want to meet in IRL? Can't wait to hear the rest of your intel. Sure, seeing equals believing, right? Come to Hanzo. I'll send the address when you get along with snacks and inn spots. But hey, if your article gets pebblized, you owe me big. Hey, I'm in Hanzo already. Wow, you're fast. Seems you could use a break. Go to Darman Street and try Grandma's Wang's clear soup. Class's Hanzo sweet. Can't promise she's still there though. Her stall was packed last time I went, but that was ages ago. Thanks. And I'm racing the clock here. Can we meet before it gets dark? At the stall you mentioned? I'll meet you at the spot. Green hair, glasses, a bunch of bags, and a notebook. Alright, but not at the stall. Follow this. Enter the county through the northern custom house. Head east past the Great Buddha Temple. Keep straight until you hit Zhang's pharmacy. Then turn south and walk on to the Pale Ping. You'll find Jin's well under the second tree. I'll see you there. On my way! Is there anything else we could check? Nope. X out. So that's kind of neat. He processes the new information, immediately drawing up a mental map of her impending investigation.
Nice and clear. Let's go.
Reed takes the confident step forward.
Excuse me, do you know the way to Jin's well? It's under a tree by the Paifeng.
What well? Never heard of it. If you're looking for scenic spots, go to the outskirts of town. There's a lot of beautiful sculptures and architecture out there. And the May trees in the Central Park are famous. But I don't know anything about a well.
Oh, thanks. I'll check them out later.
He waves goodbye to the 15th kind person she has questioned so far. The information she has been hoping for still fails to arrive. Standing at the heart of Zucid County, she lets her eyes wander for the new unfinished building rising to the east, over the ancient horsehead walls in the west.
Jianshe Road.
The street sign's metallic glare blinds her for a moment.
That's it.
I've asked everyone on the street. No well, no stall, no Grandma Wong. There's no way I got the address wrong. Did my informant lie? Not likely. What good would that do them? The Northern Custom House, the Great Buddha Temple, Jianshe Road, Renmin Road.
The location feels off to the young editor. Each one seems to have no connection to the other.
What if these are all old locations? Like, the names of places from the past?
Hey, young comrade. What are you doing in the middle of the street?
A voice speaks, bringing a tide of relief that washes over like soft rain.
You've been asking around for directions, haven't you? To the bus stop? Just follow me. I'm heading there right now.
No. I'm meeting someone by Jin's Well. Do you know where that is? Could be an old name, like really, really old. So, if you know of anywhere even kinda similar, that'd be great. Anything will do.
Jin's Well. Jin's Well? I've lived here almost 60 years and never heard of it.
Then it might be more than 60 years old? Maybe 100 or so?
100 years old? You've got to be kidding. Things change so fast. The whole county looks completely different every few decades, let alone a century.
So
You're not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you? I thought you needed help.
No, sorry.
He considered each piece of information, trying to find a path through their mutual confusion.
Oh, wait, the rhyme. Have you ever heard of this rhyme? It's about black grass, thunder, the earth opening up, and an immortal.
What? A rhyme?
The scorn in his voice is withering. For a moment, the approaching deadline and her still blank pages seemed like a freight train rushing towards her.
Aren't you a little too old to be searching for things from fairy tales? But I have heard it before. An immortal that slept deep beneath Zhu County. In ancient times, when the sky shattered and the earth broke apart, they emerged to save the town. But the immortal disappeared right after, taking the method of longevity with them. And no one has ever figured out where they went. Still, grave robbers turn up around here every year. Those troublemakers just won't give up. You seem like a bright young lady. Surely you don't buy into this longevity nonsense, right?
To be continued. Oh, now it's a computer screen. Are we hopping on the net? They're going pretty quick. Also, we didn't have to type anything or so. I could actually scroll back. Hi everyone, I'll be visiting Zoo Country soon. Any recognition for scenic spots, local snacks, or arcane lore worth checking out? It's a UTTU symbol! Welcome to Zone City. Come check out my dessert stall. It's just north of the custom house. I'll give you a discount. That's Cincher. Are you from the UTTU? Zoo country moving up in the world. You should check out the ancient city wall. It's a remarkable role preserved. Speaking of which, don't go to Cargo Pedestrian Street at night. Don't say I didn't warn you. Or what? You'll stuff yourself till your belly bursts? By the way, does anyone here know wind-related arcane skill? I've been walking around, and the airflow in a lot of places feel sluggish. Did anyone else notice this? Is there a story behind it? I don't know much about arcane skill, but my family once hired a feng shui consultant when we were looking to buy a storefront in Redmond's West Street. He said the queue nearby was stagnant, and that we need a real master to fix it. Will you happen to be a master, OP? Want to come take a look? Laugh out loud. LOL, thanks. But I don't actually do feng shui readings. I just do related arcane skill for work. OP's talking a load of nonsense. Soul Country is a place where wind gathers and pools. One of the best feng shui locations in the whole country. That's why it's thrived since ancient times. Right? Stage 2, and Windblown Reed. She spreads her leaves and follows the flow of air. On my way! So this is continuation? Hey, I searched the entire country and asked loads of elders about Jinwell. Grandma wanted dessert, and no one heard of them. You got any words about meeting up? Please let me know if there's anything I can do. I really need to meet you in person. Sorry, but I can't do that. Maybe try the old gate? That's likely hasn't changed much. You know if I'm lying when you get there. Why there? Will you please give me more detail? Otherwise, I'm not sure I can trust you anymore. You can read the flow of Q, can't you? I saw you use the one to contact your friends. Great to finally find another Q reader. Perhaps destiny guided us to each other. So the thing is, I need a Q reader to untie the wind knot in the country for me. I wish I could let you start with an easy one, but it seems I don't have a choice. There's a wind knot at the old gate. Untie it and I'll come find you. I have to go. I said too much and may have drawn unnecessary attention. Be careful. I'll talk to you later. A wind knot? How do you know I contacted my friends? Have you been spying on me? Oh, there's a refresh button. Oh, refresh! Keep on Oh. Are you still there? It's like, refresh. No more messages. Reese shoots up at her seat. The storekeeper, half startled, looks over to her.
What's wrong? Is that computer acting up again? Don't you worry. I'll have my daughter fix it. You look a little pale. Here, have some water.
Hot steam rising from the plastic cup.
These newfangled computer things are quite complex, you know. It takes time to understand how they work.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I ask, do you know of any old gates that are still around here? Even if there's just a bit of wall left, or even a single brick, anything.
The storekeeper looks puzzled, but eventually she gestures with her chin into the distance.
An old gate. You must have been too busy to notice it before. Over there. It's just a gate like any other. Why do you ask?
I'll have another pack of water, ma'am. Can I stay here for a couple more hours?
Even against the deep darkness, Reed can still make out the shape of the tall building. She rubs her eyes and looks around. Everything is still, even the wind has stopped.
It's late, but this must be the place. The wind's definitely slowing down around here. Barbara's right. There's gotta be a reason for this interference in the network.
Reed sighs and rubs her yellowish grass on her head.
I'm totally running out of time. Whoever's behind this, I gotta confront them stat. I guess I might miss the article deadline, but I can still solve the interface issue. That counts as a win, right?
The grass blade sways as she watches a spider descending down a strand of web. Reed brushes the silk with her finger.
The wind doesn't hover in place for no reason, let alone get tangled up. So, if it gets tied up in a knot like this, there's gotta be some kind of special power making it stick. That power clings to any wind that passes by. The closer the wind is to the knot, the slower it becomes. So, all I need to do is... find the spot where the wind's moving slowest. Over there!
She cries out with joy, only to realize her surrounding as she ducked her head in embarrassment. It's like as people are still around.
Sorry, I'll try to keep it down.
Luckily, at night, here in this quiet neighborhood, Reed seems to be the only one awake. He grabs her flashlight and walks out towards the gate.
It's close. Let me feel for the wind again.
He reaches out her hand, but this time no silk appears. A breeze stirs the grass on her head. It carries broken sob and then the bell of approaching bike.
I knew you'd come. Come on, show yourself.
The flashlight beam sweeps the area, but it doesn't find her unexpected foe.
You're one with the flow, right? Wait, what if they aren't even human?
Her spirit lifts a little.
I've got to dig deeper. This'll totally make the article... Ah!
Something warm and heavy presses against her leg, letting out a cry like a baby. She looks down, shocked. A bike bell rings behind her. What? It's a critter fight? We'll use this group anyway. Knight, do your job!
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Well done. Your tactical skill is obvious.
Alright, my bad. I shouldn't have broken into your place. I'll leave, I'll promise. Just give me a sec.
Reed angles her flashlight downward, taking notice of a faint mark on the stone wall.
Those carvings? Let me see. Step into our gate and gain eternity. From the hands of the immortal, Lord descends. No calamity, no end.
Does she go to like another world or dimension when she
Bingo.
passes through the wall? Or
Finally,
the
something
gate?
concrete.
She takes a few steps forward, her left hand reaching for the spider web brooch on her chest.
Hello? I've got some amazing findings to report. There's an old gate in town where the wind's almost totally frozen. Hello? Barbara?
Oh,
Miss
no
Verity?
connection, no service? She finds a familiar silence as she nears the wall. The spider lies dormant and still.
Huh. It was pretty windy when those carbuncles popped out. They must have disturbed the air. Can't get any connection on the spider as is. Guess I've gotta make some wind myself.
She switches off her light.
Here goes.
She stomps her foot and a familiar bike bell sounds nearby. Reed silently apologizes to the small creature.
Next, guide the wind to untie the knot. What?
Her body stiffens, everything vanishes. Sound, light, even smell disappears as the voice swallows her whole, until an unfamiliar voice cuts through the darkness.
Want to try mine?
The wind sweeps her up and pulls her towards the voice, then stops and plummets. So where did she get ported to? Is she in another world now? Two computers? Alright, let's see. Not Snowfall writes, Something's been going on with Endless Stream lately. I need to get this off my chest. I'm an old timer here, been around since '92. Back when the site first launched and you still had to queue up for a dial-up connection. Then, in '94, I decided he wasn't even the admin yet, to upgrade the form to what it is today. I was so excited I pulled an all-nighter helping him get it done. Now, even though I stepped down as a mod a while back, I still talk a lot with active users, like Wah, Wanderer, and Cloud. And I stay involved with all kinds of forum business. After a lot of thought, I finally decided to write this post. First, the technical side, all the accounts have surged lately, especially spammers flooding the board with ads. If this keeps up, it'll put unnecessary strain on the server. On top of that, complaints about stolen accounts keep rolling in. Our telnet setup is solid at this point, sure. But look overseas, HTTP-based forums are already gaining serious traction. We just rely on our members' technical skills and don't keep up with the times, we'll be replaced by forums running on newer texts. Second, the people. Internet forums today are what the Anorga was to ancient Greece, and what salons and cafes were in the 1900s Paris. The arrival of the internet is sure to open up the world of thoughts like never before. We got plenty of people here. We even ran a relay effort during last year's county-wide water outage. But lately, posts about gossiping and celebrity drama hits 300 replies like it's nothing. And worse, the people out there pretend to be celebrities. I urge everyone to write quality posts and support the good ones. If we don't, Endless Stream will end up shallow and worthless. Hello world. Well said. You're just someone's alt, aren't you? Bumping this. I watched this forum growing from the start. Of course I want to see it's getting better. Right? Oh, that's a long post. I walked past the stadium today and noticed the wood out back has been fenced off with street metal. Someone told me it's a construction site now. I used to pick pine cones there with my classmates when I was a kid. Seeing it like it got me feeling a little sentimental, so I wanted to share a true story with my family. My great-great-grandfather was a traveling merchant when he was young. He only came home from the New Year's. One winter, heavy snowfall buries the road. He couldn't tell which direction was which. By the time he eaten through all his ration, he still hasn't found the main road. He figured that it was just for him. Had to hide his goods in a ticket, then tried to find some way to get word to his family. But just then, a chipmunk started out of the bush, chattered at him a few times, and took off running. Someone told him to follow it. The chipmunk led him to a tree, hurried to the trunk, and vanished. He looked around and found a huge stash of pine nuts, tucked beneath the roots. As soon as he gathered them up, another chipmunk appeared and led him to the cache of peanuts. 3 chipmunks in all, and thanks to the food that led him to, he held until the snow stopped. Eventually, a fellow traveler passed by, and my great-grandfather followed him home. Now, this is nearly 100 years ago. I'm definitely not saying people should go raiding a wild animal's winter stockpile, but because of what happened, our family started a tradition. Every year after the winter solace, we grab a handful of nuts, like peanuts, cashews, almonds, and leave them out for the chipmunks in the nearest patch of woods. No incense, no prayers, just bury the nuts by the roots. We went with our grandfather once as a kid, and I swear I saw a chipmunk watching us from behind a branch. New country is booming these days, and new construction is a good thing. But there's way fewer groves and fields than I was little. Where are the chipmunks, the hedgehogs, and the birds supposed to go? So, if you don't mind me saying, if any of you have a chance, get a little minute of your balcony and hang up a birdhouse. It might just help a few small lives, but every animal is going to replace the fever. Who knows? You might end up with a wonderful story of your own someday. All spirits truly do have spirit. All things truly have spirit. Who knows? Maybe the next commoner will be an arcane chipmunk in disguise. Wait, how did you know? Alvin Simon Theodore? Alvin the chipmunk? Hold on. I actually found a pile of almonds in the woods once. Every single one was perfectly plump, so that's what's going on? So stage 3, the Gate of Longevity. Close to many, but they still try their luck.
Go on, have a taste.
Who's there?
I was certain you'd been dying to try the clear soup, Mayfly.
Clear soup?
The reflection in the bowl Reed sees a frown on her face that doesn't belong to her. Though the reflection eyes, she notices a white rim of sugar that rounds the table.
You just poured a whole pot full of sugar in, Paper Heron. You can hardly even call it clear soup anymore. Ugh, what a waste.
Really? I think it could use a touch more.
More sugar? Noise fills her head. Cold sweeps through her clothes. Rough cloth rubs against her skin. The air spiced with the comfortable smell of wet dirt.
Mom, my hands are cold.
Cold or not, you don't press your hands against someone's neck. It's rude.
I'm visiting my cousin. I heard there will be something special at the fair this year.
Classic juice snacks for only 3 win. Only 3 win.
True County. But this looks totally different.
He got ported!
You want more? Have you lost your taste, Heron?
Not just my taste, all my senses. That's why I roam the land, see? I'm seeking a cure.
Then, you're here to see the immortal too?
Ah, no. Merely seeking a companion of mine. She does have the look of an immortal, though I couldn't say for sure whether she is one. But tell me about this immortal you seek.
Mayfly thinks for a moment, then continues shyly.
Honestly, I know very little about them. All I've heard is that an immortal is supposed to come to the fair this year to teach people the method of longevity. They say it grants both a long life and lasting health. Its results are said to be remarkable. An old granny learned it, and now she can swim the Nangfei River back and forth, even during winter. Maybe it's the cure you're looking for too.
Sounds intriguing. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. But why the hushed voice?
Mayfly looks around anxiously.
Because the guards might hear me. The magistrate posted a notice saying the rumor's false. Anyone who spreads it will be punished.
Words do carry weight. Rumors can grow out of control if left unchecked.
True. Still, it's drawn all sorts to Drew County. Just look at the line behind us. Some told me they came all the way from Liaodong, far in the frozen north.
Is that so? Good for them, eh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Aren't you afraid of the guards? You're a Taoist. They'll search you head to toe. I heard all manner of folk are trying to sneak into the town. The kinds that'll do anything for the method of longevity. There have even been deaths. See those guards? They're checking every traveler, looking for vagrants, yao, and criminals. Speak of the method, and you'll be locked away in an instant. That's why they're so strict. They've even got reversion bells to magically identify as yao. But I think those things only work on the dull-witted ones. Quite a few have slipped through already.
Reversion bells only reveal a Yao's true face. They cannot tell virtue from vice. Yet there are things that can. Truth potions, the immortal's brush, even some arcane beasts. You're not listening, Mayfly. Take a breath. All will be well.
Ugh, Frost, take me. I don't need a magic lesson right now.
Mayfly shakes her head, letting her gaze rest on Paper Heroine's mule.
Hey, you've got a lot of stuff packed on that mule. You selling those things at the fair?
No, I wanted to get a gift for my friend, but I'm not so sure of her taste. So I bought whatever caught my eye. I'll let her choose whatever she likes.
Is this a snow lotus carving? Did you find it in the western regions?
Caught up with the assignment of the new insight, Mayfly can't help but start asking questions, her tone alive with interest.
What was it like there? Is it as beautiful as they say? Please, tell me all about it.
Ah, the view was breathtaking. Standing at the cliff's edge, watching the world turn white with the falling snow. I didn't even realize where I was. My mule carried me there, see? The western regions... To the west, then? Where exactly is that?
Paper Heron's eyes darts upwards, forwards, side to side, until they look like a needle on a broken compass.
I almost forgot how hopeless you are with directions. Lucky I found you on your way here. Or rather, on your way somewhere else entirely. Never mind. Let's get back in line.
He doesn't wait for his response. Mayfly looks over the crowd towards the city gates, her finger rubbing a hidden object in the fold of her clothes. There's a low current of unease that runs through the crowd. As they were moving along a treacherous bridge, each shift of their feet cautioned as head bows side to side, checking for movement. It doesn't move, for the time. It feels like it's been moved. Wait. It feels like it has never moved at all. Each person taking their turn to sigh as they look ahead with a worried expression.
How much longer must we wait? I'll start growing roots if this line doesn't budge.
Move forward, will you?
Get moving! Those who pass the cargo check must go to the reversion bell. Hurry it up. There's a whole line behind you. Next!
An impatient constable gestures for the static line to advance.
I'll be next.
Mayfly squeezes the little object tight beneath her robe as she edges forward.
What's that you have tucked in your sleeve? It looks solid.
Nothing, officer.
Hands in the air. Give!
A cry comes from up ahead, causing both of them to turn their heads.
What happened?
A bronze bell rings, its noise emanating from a man in the front of the line, the vibration pressing him to the ground.
Claws! His hands are turning into claws!
Under the bell's power, the man transforms into a yellow dog. The creature's furious and fangs sharp.
Run! It's a Yao! Run! Capture that monster! Don't let it get away!
Stop pushing! Someone fell down here!
Hey! Stop pushing! Where's the y'all? Where?
八景冥河，气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
What? Huron? What was that spell? I feel woozy.
Come on, hop up.
What's happening?
We can't let that yellow dog tear through the crowd. I'll subdue it before harm comes to anyone. Easy now, big fellow. Ah, you're tougher than I thought. Show me what you've got.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Wait, oh, so she's also in the top.
Stop there! No violence at the gate.
Oh, it's another person.
Oh? Lend us a hand, eh?
Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future.
Slash?
Who is responsible for this mayhem?
The young man in the officer uniform knocks the yellow dog out with a single strike. As he crumbles to the ground, he turns his blade towards Paper Heron, now seated on her mule.
Causing chaos at the city gate, are we? Looking for trouble?
Your most discerning lordship. I swear on all that is good. 'Twas he who started it.
Was there really any need for all this?
The officer's token hangs plainly and openly on his belt, tempting Paper Heron to begin reading inscription aloud without thinking.
Patrol Bureau of Zhu County Chief Constable Cheng Heguang?
At your service. Du Liu, stay and maintain order. Yang Wu, arrest the Taoist. Ensure she lifts the spell before you put her away. I will question her personally.
Understood.
Spell force lingers in the air. The others of the gate remain dazed as the world spins. Lu and Yang Wu pushes their way through the confused crowd.
Where am I? Is this heaven?
Wait, what happened to the money in my purse? Did that dog curse my sight?
Don't look at me. I didn't do anything.
Damned yellow dog! You won't get away from us!
The gaze constable holds the reversal bell as he stumbles into the crowd. Under the bell's power, Mayfly, human form disappears. In its place appears a withered tuft of grass.
Oh no.
Wait, she's a...
Oh, she's back in the other world! Acting on pure instinct, Reed calls out, but the scene before her dissolves away like mist. A light wind rustles her hair. Zolkanti feels the first chill wind of autumn. Without realizing it, she has left the gate tower and found herself walking alone through the dark streets.
The wind can hold on to information for a long time. So I'm guessing that knot must have been here for ages. Then, that must have been Mayfai's memory. Her true form was a tuft of reed, just like me. It was already winter, though. She would have been running out of time.
She thinks of the calendar in her notebook. Over 300 boxes, 2/3 crossed out.
Then, my informant from the forum. Could it be... her?
To be continued. Last time, we talked about how Q is the fundamental substance behind all things with form, solid, liquid, or gas. The gathering and dispersal of Q within matter is what drives the creation and dissolution of physical things. But how does this process actually work? This time, let's dig in how Q transforms. In fact, Q is always in flux, just like the seasons. Spring gives way to autumn, and the cycle never stops. You all learned all the 24 solar terms taught in school, right? Each solar term is divided in 3 pentads, which means the climate shifts 72 times in a single year. That's like a familiar number. That's exactly how many transformations Sun Wukong can perform. And whether we're talking about Sun Wukong's 72 transformations or the 72 pedlads of the year, from the perspective of Qi, that really is the same thing. The Qi makes up all physical matter in the constant shifting. When the flow of Qi changes, the things that constantly change within, the third appendant awakes of insects says, hawks transform into cuckoos. The second panel of pearl brightness says, field mice transfer into quails. The climate shifts so the animal along with it. It's the same principle behind trees budding in spring and bearing fruit in autumn. Nothing mysterious about it. Unfortunately, the arcane energy in this world today is far weaker than it was in ancient times. The phenomena the ancient describes, like the great Confucius transferring into a pea bird, hellbird aren't commonly seen these days. Though, if you're lucky, you might still catch withered grass spawning fireflies. A lifespan like those of Da Chen, the ancient tree, or Penzu, the legendary elder, are long gone. The transformation of Xi still acts on the very living thing. Sun Wukong originally thought of Master Puti to learn the 72 transformation because he saw longevity. If you can learn to relate the flow of Qi within yourself, you may not be able to shift like the Monkey King, but you can still achieve the goal of a longer, healthier life. How exactly do you regulate your own Qi? Stay tuned for the next post. I'm taping as fast as I can. Great read. So based on your last form, sunlight, flames, and even electric current are all manifestation of Qi. Does that mean we can learn to regulate Qi? We can control electricity and get a free internet? Laugh out loud. LOL. Stage 4, Summer Lease. They turn their heads as the first leaf flutters to the ground. You still there? Who are you, and why are you telling me all this? Whose memory did I see in the knot? Was it yours? You said you had a method of longevity. Is it hidden in this memory? I untied the knot like you said. Can we meet now? I'm not obliged to answer your question, but I can assure you that I had the method of longevity. If you want it, untie all the knots in the town. I'll give you to you in return. You have my word. What? That's not what we agreed. And how do you know the UTTU's network? Why do you want me to untie all the knots? Please explain all this. How can I make a deal with someone I don't trust? You make me laugh. Rough wind do shake the darling bloods of May, and summer leaves halts all too sharp a date. It's almost autumn, isn't it? How much time do you have left? You must understand that this benefits both of us. Reed sits quietly by the bed. No sign of her spider friend, no glow from the brooch on her chest. She has walked every inch in the city, but never found an answer. It was all in vain.
Nope. Wind's still giving me nothing.
A few dry leaves break off from her head, drifting towards her pillow.
Maybe I should leave so I can contact Miss Verity, and then decide if I want to head back. No, it's all too suspicious. She'd tell me to abort for sure. Basically, I should give up and just go back to headquarters. I could pick another topic to work on if I still have time.
How much time do you have left?
Time. Like I've ever had that.
The budding rider lets out a short laugh at her own expense as she picks up a fallen leaf from the bed and smooths it flat.
Winter's coming. I'll have withered by then. Even if another reed will sprout from my body next year, I will be gone for good. The inevitable end of every ephemeral plant. Mayfly. She was one of us. I wonder what happened to her. Did she find a way to keep on living? I can't. I just can't accept that I'll die without finishing my article. Especially when I'm, like, a single step away from finding a way to stay me.
Wait, so how many years does it read take to wither off? He places the blade of grass between the pages of her notebook.
That's that. I just need to keep going. Besides, these knots are an anomaly that needs to be fixed anyway. Why shouldn't I be the one to do it? Alright. Forget about whatever this one with the flow's trying. I'll just do my thing. I have to finish this article.
Reed closes her notebook and steps out the door. Once more, the wind seems to pull her at her, nearing tearing her mind straight out of her body. The gust leaves behind an uneasy feeling in her stomach. She bears the feeling and waits for the fall she knows is coming.
Is this another of Mayfly's memories?
A brief sadness rises in her, then a faintly familiar voice cuts it off.
Chief? May I enter?
Please.
After selling the disturbance, Liu Lao makes his way to the town's constable office and knocks at the door of its chief. At the desk, Ken Young bends over a mess of documents.
Sir, the Taoist has lifted the spell. Several people in the crowd were injured by that yellow dog. We've sent them to get treatment. Order has been restored at the gate. Inspections are ongoing. The Taoist and her mule are locked up. She's ready for interrogation. Yang Wu is watching her.
Chief nods, barely looking up from his files.
Good. Return to your position. I will go to see her immediately.
Liu Lao looks down over the papers, letting out an unintentional grumble as he realizes their meeting.
Forgive me, Chief, but isn't that someone else's job? I fail to see why we should bother investigating these animal carcasses. I know the stilted parade is about to begin, but...
You understand the importance of this for the people, do you not? We must leave no stone unturned.
Yes, but even so, it seems a waste of our men's time to look into a few dead animals. There's no proof that they were killed by Yao. Perhaps it was some beasts in the mountain that chased them here. And even if it was a Yao, there's no need to take it so seriously. It's best to leave them to their own affairs.
Their own affairs? All residents of the Ming Empire, be they human or Yao, are bound under the same law, and it is our duty to uphold it. You know as well as I do that something is afoot here. Those carcasses are involved in all this. I can feel it.
He points at the file in his hand.
This report just reached me. Another carcass was found in Chunhua Alley this morning. Like the others, it was intact, yet pale and dry. There were also sightings of the same mysterious parade near the scene. They were spreading rumors about the method of longevity. They have already amassed a small following. And do not forget Commander Lee's orders. We must make sure the fair is without blemish. This risk is too large to ignore.
But Chief Chong, the men have been working for weeks without rest. They're exhausted. If we give them more work...
Liu doesn't have time to finish his complaint before another knock interrupts him.
Chief, Yang Wu is expecting you.
Understood. I'll be there shortly.
His subordinates decide to bite back at his words.
I must go. Excuse me, Chief.
Hold on.
Now Liu waits, already expecting his next words.
I know that everyone has been working hard of late, and I am sincerely grateful for their efforts.
He stumbles to find the right words.
So, let them know. Once the fair is over, I will take them to the finest restaurant in town. My treat.
Much appreciated, but I'm certain even a chief's salary couldn't cover such a meal. I'll have their bellies filled before we go. We wouldn't want to embarrass you, huh?
No need. The chef there is a friend. They won't charge me much if I bring the ingredients myself. Bass is in season.
Thanks for the hydrate, Millie.
Oh, you're bringing bass. I'll tell the men to skip lunch then. Still the record holder of the fishing competition, aren't you? Who else but Chung could pull up a bass half his size?
Please, Dulio. It's just a way to make some extra win. Right. Enough talk. Back to work.
Yes, Chief Chung. I'll take my leave then.
He leaves, and the young officer returns to his files. The mist rises again, covering the scene before her, and then dissolving away. The darkness is familiar now. She waits for the inn open window to return to her sight.
That wasn't Mayfly's memory. How many people are involved in this story? Are they somehow connected to each other?
Perhaps this will make things clearer.
Who just spoke? Wind screams past her, pulling her again towards some distance, a known place. Her thoughts sinks first, spreading like roots digging into the earth. Then the nursing rhyme lifts them up. To be continued. It feels like a lot of the chapters are pretty short. Or maybe I just feel that way. Interested in the ritual of banishing evil and praying for the bountiful year? Ever dreamed of turning heads like into a gorgeous traditional costume? The Wang Ming Village Still Team, Zoo Country County, is urgently looking for 2 substitutes for our White Horse Warriors. We're also looking for 10 gongs, drums, and suzhun players. Requirements: must know how to walk on stilts. Tall, strong, and presentable. To make sure we're ready to perform at next year's Spring Festival, you need to commit to regular rehearsals, local preferred. If you're a total beginner or the type who gives up after 3 days, please don't bother. If you're interested, come find me in the open grounds in the front of Wangming Village Shrine. Rain or shine, I'll be there waiting. Can I ask where the original White Horse Warriors went? I heard they got into a huge fight with the Red Horse performers that day. What are you performing as this year? Can I play Bao Sunging? Walking on stilts I can handle, but I heard you also have to put on armor while on stilts and wave command flags on top of that. That's way too hard. Can I come just to see Brother Long in action? Five. Free at last. Freedom will be yours eventually, but is that truly what's best? When blast grass creeps, the children cry. 1,000 fields where dead one lie. When thunder roars and dark clouds cure, the earth splits wide, the spirits are swirl.
A local rhyme from Huanzhou, isn't it?
In the cell, Paper Heron listens with interest to the distant children's voices. Her mule chews straw on the floor, unconcerned with their present state of affair. Besides her, Mayflies strand on her tiptoes at the small cell window. Her face a contortion of overlapping anxieties.
It's only been a few hours since we came in, and they've already captured another 5 y'all. We're doomed.
He turns dejectedly and leans against the cell earthen wall. After a motion of broadening silence, she yanks the one cherished object from her pocket and flings it to the ground.
Liar. You wretched, dirty liar. That merchant swore his trinket could fool the reversion bell, but it didn't. I spent all I had on it. And that wretched yellow dog. If it hadn't made such a scene, I might have slipped right past. I hate you. I hate you all. I'm such a fool.
Now. They'll release us soon. We only need to wait.
Paper Heron smiles, looking first at the distraught Mayfly, then towards the trampled amulet on the floor.
And for the record, your amulet is not a fake. Its power is merely too weak to silence the reversion bell without a spell. It could be that the merchant forgot to tell you. You're no fool. No one's to blame.
Are you defending him? Don't you see how miserable I am?
Now. We'll be just fine. They can't keep us locked away forever.
He picks up the amulet while murmuring a few words, then dusts it off and hands it back to Mayfly.
Here, take this. Might prove useful.
Get that away from me!
All right. No need to fear. Remember that spell I cast on you? Now they'll see you as just a bundle of hay. I'll pick you up and take you with me when I'm freed.
I never should have come here.
Alfred does little to lift her spirit. The grass ornament in her hair droops over, matching her defeated expression. Paper Heron, by contrast, seems completely unbothered by their predicament. Instead, her eyes are fixed on the stone in the corner of her cell. A moment passes before she lets out a cry of delight.
And done.
What?
Paper Heron moves in a flourish, presenting the stone to her companion. It now is bearing a carving that reads, Mayfly and Heron was here.
There isn't much else to do cooped up in here. How do you like it, eh?
Mayfly looks at the stone brick, still dust with debris. The grooves of the carving matches the width of Paper Heron's finger.
Did you carve that with your nails?
No, just a little trick I picked up on the road. Carving with air. Not mastered yet, mind you. Not exactly fit for the Emperor. Anything else you'd have me add?
That's all? That's what you use your arcane skills for?
Of course not. I'm capable of much more than this.
Bent over, Paper Heron makes a gesture with her right hand. As she does, a line of sharp white chi wraps around her finger. As she begins moving her finger through the air, she forms a reed plant.
See? It's you! Quite the way to mark the moment, eh?
Oh, they made a reed! She made a reed! It doesn't seem to ease her new friend's concern.
Hero, no! You turned me into a bundle of hay, remember? They'll know it was me!
Ah, you're right. I'll undo it at once. For a moment, I thought that our names might be here for all to see for the next 10,000 years. Not mere minutes.
Hey Proton, how's everything?
Wait.
Do you also play Reverse 1999? He stops Paper Heron hands with a firm shake of her head.
Leave it.
Congrats on second.
It'll be a keepsake, like you said. If someone 1,000 years from now see it and know I was here, well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Her voice seems to echo as if coming from some hollow void within her. Paper Heron studies her young friend. Though thoughts flutter across her eyes until she nods and smiles.
Very well. Now stop your fretting.
A set of hurried footsteps comes from afar.
They're coming. Hush. I'll slip you into my sleeve.
Paper Heron utters an incantation. In an instant, Mayfly transforms into a paper figure that she slips into her sleeve.
Chief Chung, she's in there.
The two constable opens the cell door, rushing inside before coming to a stop directly in front of Paper Heron.
You claim to be a Taoist. Where's your certificate?
Here.
The chief takes her certificate and furrows his brow as he reads. He looks from the certificate to Perry Heron and then to the mule.
Issued in the Hongwu era? That's over 100 years ago.
Taoists cultivate themselves for longevity. It's only natural she looks younger than she is.
Lan Yu stares at Paper Heron in a wide-mouthed disbelief, but the chief has already moved on from those minor details.
What is your relationship with the plant spirit that was revealed at the gate?
I have no relationship with her at all. We simply happened to be in line at the same time. I didn't even know she was a Yao.
He does not reply but glances up at Paper Heron, then back at the certificate.
Oh, do I need a certificate for my mule too?
Is a mule a Taoist?
No.
Then no.
What kind of interrogation is this?
Completing his check with a resigned nod, Ken Yuan returns to the certificate to Paper Heron.
Certificate's clear. You may go. But don't make any more trouble, or there will be consequences.
Not to worry, officer. I always keep to the straight and narrow.
She shifts his gaze from the woman to the nearby cell.
Where's the plant spirit?
In the next cell. Hasn't turned back to her human form yet. I think she's playing dead.
As the two men walk over to the next cell, Paper Heron leads her mule out from the dark, damp place.
Here we are, free once more. Feeling all right?
Finding a quiet spot, the paper figure drifts from Paper Heron's sleeve and into the puff of smoke, returning Mayfly to her familiar form.
Didn't I say that all would work out just fine?
It's not much fun being a piece of paper. I couldn't see or hear much of anything. And my body was so flat. I think I heard something about the Hongwu era.
My Taoist certificate. Long expired. Fortunate for us, the constable was too dull to notice. Tell me, what do you plan to do in town? I hope our delay has not brought you trouble.
Well, oh right. Are you hungry, Heron?
He points to the nearest stall. The street has smell of people, and as the crowd grows, the stall owner calls out all the louder for attention. A line has formed around a set of steaming bamboo baskets. Mayfly slips into the crowd of eager customers.
I haven't eaten since this morning. I should have had that clear soup.
Here's your sweet olive cake, fresh from the steamer.
Thank you. Smells divine.
She cannot wait and take a bite. A soft, sweet scent fills the air, and a sigh of pure contentment follows.
It's so good.
Really? It's only cake.
I can't help it. It's sweet, tender, chewy. You must try it.
She smiles and hands Paper Heron a sweet olive cake. Still hot to the touch, Paper Heron looks it over and deftly lifts it to her mouth.
So, isn't it wonderful?
The texture is quite remarkable.
Is she able to taste it? Alright, take care, Proton. Thanks for coming by. I might try out your team and see and test it on one of the main bulletin bosses later. But probably off stream. Oh, thank you for the follow. Have a good rest.
I think...
What?
He watches Mayfly as she chews, each bite meaning waves of rapture, and attempts to mimic her delight. Somehow, the act of intimate seems to conjure the promised favor.
It's sweet. And it grows sweeter and sweeter the more I chew.
Right?
It's good. Delicious. I must get some more. Here, eat it, Mayfly.
You two must be visitors. Are you here for the fair?
That's right. Heard it would be quite the spectacle.
It certainly will be. And thanks to that rumor, business is going great this year.
What makes this year so special,
Well, many religious sects have flourished in Drew County recently, each one claiming to bring longevity to their followers. All just tall tales, of course. Only this time is different. Well, it's hearsay. But many think the reason the fair is so busy this year is that one of the sponsors found a true immortal.
I heard that too. My friend said her friend's grandfather, who'd been buried, suddenly came home alive, saying he was enlightened by an immortal in Drew County.
And they say tonight's opera is in fact an opening ceremony for the immortal sect. They've even widened the stage.
Sounds impressive.
And not just that. Have you noticed the constables? I've never seen them so nervous. I'd say.
But these are mere fancies. Is there nothing we can see with our own eyes?
Certainly. The Stilted Parade.
Oh, the Stilted Parade!
The event you mentioned on the way here, isn't it?
Yes! I heard it's great fun. Where can we see it?
Right behind you.
The stall owner closes the steamers and slips back into the storefront. It's now only that they realize how quiet the street has become. Not a soul in sight, until a strange, dense bank of perfume air rolls past them.
Huh?
To be continued. Do we have any? Nope, nothing yet. I'm not sure when we get to our harder. We'll see. It might be this one too. So stage 7. Wait, stage 6. Deadly cure. Only those with nothing to drink would sip from a poison well. The sky grows dim above them. A low, haunting chant drifts up into the air. Curious, Mayfly looks towards the end of the street.
Oh, right. The parade's coming.
A crowded wave of people surge from to view from a distance. Mayfly cranes her neck, straining to see. An unearthly parade advances. A line of towering figures leads its approach in long, otherworldly strides. It takes a moment to spot the stilts as they push against the fabric with each step.
What are they singing?
黑龙吞白骨，含冤鬼泣屋。
What is...
The parade is near. Their chanting pours over Mayflower like a flood of divine music.
承父仙人线，长生免祸殃。承父仙人线，长生免祸殃。
A box and a woman has appeared over Mayflower's shoulder, their hushed voice brushing against her ear.
We sit at the bottom of society. But still, we deserve dignity. One Yao's voice may not be heard. But what of 100? Or even 1,000 more? Who are you? What do you want?
Same as you. We are Yao. You've seen them bat us off, even kill us, haven't you? Will you continue to suffer in silence? Will you live on in fear?
We need to fight. Fight for our lives. Save our people and claim the method of longevity for our own. Overthrow humans and rule the world.
Come, join us. If we are doomed, then we will doom them with us.
No, I...
She looks around, hoping to find help, only to realize she is surrounded by thick billows of scented fog.
Those that are not with us are the enemy. Did they ever show you mercy? Then, why hesitate?
All these are Yaos from the fog. The white fear sprouts from her nose, revealing the Yao to be a hare. Her feet begins to step like war drums. The other Yaos watch, then look at one another, all of them feeling the pull to join in.
The immortal will grant us longevity.
The immortal will grant us longevity! Constables, run!
What?
As they round the mouth of the valley, the parade vanishes as quickly as it appears. The chanting music fades like smoke in the air.
Harmony is precious.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Well done. Your tactical skill is obvious.
Mayfly, can you hear me? You were caught in the parade's illusion. I had to lead you away.
I'm alright now. Those y'all, they're seeking longevity.
Yes. But what they're doing is a risk to our entire community.
Mayfly looks down, her face turning red. Finally, deciding something, she stamps her foot.
Paper Heron, thank you for bringing me here. I owe you much, so I don't want to lie anymore.
Paper Heron tilts her head, looking puzzled but relieved.
Lie about what?
You know my true form is a tough of reed. I'm a Yell just like the others in the parade. In truth, the reason I came all this way is to seek the method of longevity. I lied because, well, I feared you'd hate me. I'm sorry. But I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to live longer. Even a little would do.
Hush. You'll hear no judgment from me. Only, I don't understand. You risked a lifetime of confinement on a rumor. Is longevity really so important to you?
He goes quiet for a moment, then looks down.
Remember the travelers we met on the way here? Human or Yell, all sought the method of longevity. But you're different. You care more for the small joys in life, like that sweet olive cake we shared. It's almost as if you don't care about how long you'll live at all.
I'm not so unlike you. I suppose I'm just curious about everything. We're already here. Why hurry? If we'd missed that cake, we'd have regretted it for the rest of our lives.
Paper Heron scratches her head as she tries to explain. Words rest on her tongue, but they feel like her, suddenly out of place.
You win.
He brushes her skirt and sighs.
Sorry, I shouldn't have been so suspicious of you. Though we study Arcanum and can take human shapes, we all are still just plants and animals. Even if we look like you, our lives are much shorter. Reeds like me sprout in spring and wither in winter. My entire life begins and ends in less than a year. I know it's foolish to risk so much on a rumor, but it's all I have. Do you know what I think when the sun sets? Not that the sky is lovely, but that I lost another day. I don't want to live in fear anymore.
But you spent all you had on that amulet. What if the method of longevity proves false? You'll have nothing left.
Mayfly smiles, but she lets her eyes stay downcast for a moment before they rise to meet her own.
Longevity means much more to me than you, Heron. When the winter ends, you will see the spring and I won't. If the method is true, it will change everything. I have to take the chance, no matter the cost. And as you said yourself, I have nothing left to lose.
They share a long gaze. Paper Heron reads the dark eyes before her. They seem to burn like unsettled coal.
Mayfly.
The usual free spirit Dallas is, for a moment, speechless. He tends to speak, but then an unexpected strike. A familiar voice comes from around the corner, seizing her train of thought.
Commander, I come with an urgent report.
Who's the commander? To be continued. Stage 7. Separate Ways. Here, farewell means fate will bring us together again.
Shush! Someone's here. Get in my sleeve.
Ripper Heron gives the mule rump a light slap. It breaks as his amble behind a nearby haystack. He presses close to the wall and peers out at the two men, one familiar, the other unfamiliar, and bearing greater authority.
Commander Lee.
Such hurry was, Chong. What's the matter?
It's concerning an unusual parade that has been seen moving through the town. The marchers chanted strange words and even tempted townsfolk to join their ranks. But they vanished as soon as our men arrived. This is the 4th such incident in as many weeks.
Go on.
Sometimes they leave animal carcasses in their wake. I've ordered a search. Our men may discover something soon. These animals are unusual. They bear no marks of either hunting or natural death. It appears to be some sort of ritual slaughter. They're the ones that have been spreading those rumors about the method of longevity. Many townsfolk have joined with them. I fear.
You would have me redirect men that already stretched thing to chase down a prey. Which, so far, has done little more than leave a few dead animals behind. Do I understand you correctly?
Ken Hun Yu, face turns red. He just wanted to say something, but the words won't come out in a
All of these
fluster.
events are linked together with the stilted parade, and...
He Guang, what are the orders I've given you?
To maintain order, keep criminals from the county, and to see our people enjoy the fair in safety.
And how do you judge your performance?
I have done my utmost, Commander.
Yet, there was a disturbance at the gate.
I cannot deny it.
The Stilted Parade is the most significant event of the year. An opportunity for people to laugh and be merry after a year of hard work. It's our duty to maintain peace so that they may enjoy the festival. But with all the visitors flooding to the county, we are already short of men. You know well that they have been working day and night. Many haven't seen their own homes in days.
I know, Commander.
No, you do not. While your men are out dealing with these visitors and all the other duties, you come to ask that I direct them to another task based on groundless suspicions?
My apologies, Commander.
Raise your head. Listen. You are pushing yourself too hard, He Guang.
Noticing his protege's dejected silence, the stern commander softens his tone, if only ever so slightly.
I know how eager you are to prove yourself. Any man in your position would be. And I know it was I who told you to work 10 or 100 times harder to earn your place, given your father's history. But true diligence must rest in stability. There are no shortcuts. Many eyes are on you, He Guang. If you truly wish to wash your family name off its dishonor, let them find no fault in you. Do your duty first, then take the next step. That is how things are done.
I understand.
He keeps his face pointed down, averting his commander's stare. Liu Hofun thinks for a moment and clears his throat.
Your father disgraced himself when he threw his lot in with those bandits. But that does not mean you will follow his path. You must not let the whispers of others shake your heart. Do you remember why I recruited you? Because I saw a young man with integrity and conviction to truly protect people. I still do.
Liu Fei pats the young officer on the shoulder, then returns his hand stiffly behind his back.
He Guang, your future is bright. Work hard and you will surely rise to the top. And your family name will be cleared.
Understood.
I have other matters to attend to. Think carefully on my words.
I will, Commander.
Watching from the wall, Paper Heron sees a young man standing motionless. For a moment, he sees so stiff that he could be a
The
wood
other one's
carving.
left. What's he waiting for?
Suddenly, Shen Heung lifts his foot and kicks the pebble away.
Who's there?
Reading a sound with calm and precise motion, he summons 100 leaves that circles the mule. In the same instant, they take a fearsome steel glint.
Uh-oh. You go ahead, Mayfly. I can't leave that stupid meal behind.
He picks up Mayfly's paper form with her left hand. With her right, she makes a gesture to break the incantation, that breathes a soft puff of air that sends her floating away. Paper Heron watches as her friend drifts out of reach before leaping to the top of the nearby arm, hiding among the leaves. Now only one man and one mule remains.
That Taoist must be around. But a trail ends here. Where did she go?
Inigo looks around. He feints an attack on the mule but stops in mid-gesture as he catches a ripple of the air from an elm tree from above.
You won't get away!
Oops, should have been more careful.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square. His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Each
And
move
it's
on the
over.
board is an attempt to return to the future. Let this victory propel us forward.
You surely can run, officer.
Why were you eavesdropping, you conniving Taoist?
You must be mistaken, sir. I merely happened to be there.
You happened to be there, did you? After making a scene at the gate this morning? Do you think me born yesterday?
Ugh. Is there any worth in explaining? You're being unreasonable.
You can explain in the interrogation room.
Paper Heron jumps onto the roof and sees a straight, even branch blocking an attack from behind.
Hey, hey, hey! Your blade's sharp. I might have been hurt.
My blade is no threat to you. If you've nothing to hide, stop this now and follow me to the Yamen.
Very well. On one condition.
What?
At that, Paper Heron's eyes lit up as she launched into an eager explanation.
My mule's been limping since it twisted its ankle in the mountain. Could you teach it how to run? I think, with a little training, you can make a champion out of it.
You... There's another disturbance at the gate! Come, quickly!
Oh?
Chen Yangan looks over in surprise to seeing Yang Wu standing in the street, scratching his head and then back to Paper Heron, who has stopped a short distance away.
Told you I'm not the one you should be chasing.
The gate again. Your accomplices, no doubt.
He searches forward on a burst of key in pursuit of Paper Heron, yet, with unhurried ease, he drifts back, maintaining her distance.
Enough!
Chen Yangao spins his blade, and all the leaves on the tree become sharp edges. A humming noise fills in the air as the sharp leaves pin Paper Heron against the wall.
I can't let another disturbance reach Commander Lee. You, stay here. I will take you and your accomplices to the Yamen on my return.
Not to worry, officer. I'll stay right where I am. Take my mule if you mistrust me. You know I won't leave it behind.
Paper Heron nods towards the limping mule below. He looks down to it as if waiting for the cue. The mule brings out a greeting. He looks back at Paper Heron, pinned yet a completely sincere. He snorts, seizes his blade, and jumps down from the roof.
There's no time to waste.
In a quiet corner of the street, Mayfly stands on her tiptoes, peering around.
Hey, Mayfly.
Finding no one, she darts forward, still on her tiptoes.
Are you alright? I played a trick at the gate to distract him.
Much appreciated.
Wow, you blew those off like dust.
It's not as hard as you imagine.
Paper Heron stretches while Mayfly watches the leaf blade falls in the clatter. A hint of envy shines in her eyes.
I knew you'd work things out. Your mastery of Arcanum is truly amazing, even if you lose your way sometimes. I wish I could be like you. Wandering the world, fighting and casting spells, saving my friends from danger.
Nonsense. You just saved me from the clutches of the constables, didn't you? Our lives shine equally bright. Ah, but I know what you mean. You want to learn some of my tricks, eh? I can teach you.
No, that's not what I mean. Besides, there isn't time.
With a shake of her head, Mayfly swallows her words. They would have been pointless.
Actually, Heron, I must say farewell.
Farewell? Why?
Well, I'd planned this even before we entered town. Would have gone sooner if not for being caught.
But where will you go? I thought you were seeking the method of longevity.
I'm not leaving. Just off to find some other herbaceous yaw. You know, plants of a leaf, same belief.
I understand.
He nods, but there's still a strange tugging of emotions within it.
But I worry for you already. For all your wonderful abilities, you're just so careless.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. Haven't met any rotten folk in this town thus far. Let me see. There's you, that gullible constable, the cake seller, and the yaw from the parade. Well, I saw through their tricks. You see, I can take care of myself.
You make it sound like a tale for the ages.
She wanted to say more, but at the night of the... Wait. She wanted to say more, but at the sight of the paper heron calm composure, she stops herself.
Right. This is it then. Farewell.
As it must be. Farewell.
Giving a wave goodbye, Paper Heron turns back with a whistle, and her mule trots behind her. In the sunset, where the shadow stretches long and thin, Paper Heron stops at the road, takes some paper and brushes from her mule's pack. Before long, a slip of paper drifts into the wind behind her.
I can't tell if she's a fool or a genius. What's this in my pocket?
She reaches into her pocket to find an object she doesn't remember putting there. It's the same amulet she had trampled, now restored, and besides it, a hastily written note.
Hold the amulet and chant 深藏真我,浑存通明. Then pinch your left thumb and middle finger. That will deceive the reversion bell. No cultivation needed. When did she...
The warm orange light of sunset bathes Sue's country. Against the busy evening of traffic, Paper Heron leads her mule, her back to Mayfly as she waves once again. Be continued. Alright, just in time for our ad. Alright, so ads are done. Let's check out the next forum, best stuff. .2.2 Commander. The commander was charged with the protection of a single city or fortress. Stationed at the city garrison, he commanded the local constable and answered to the corps leader and the provisional governor. The commander managed all military affairs within the city, including provisions, pay, and administration of garrison farmland. Hojun, Hyunjun, frequently encountered trouble of Yao, so the commander bore an additional duty, Yao disaster migration. This meant keeping them from infiltrating the country and stamping out any that caused trouble in the countryside. Working with the local soldiers, the commander investigated Yao-related incidents. Arrested those who damaged farmland and exterminated any violent Xiao. What is that? Is this supposed to be a sword? Or... yeah, I don't know. 4.5.2 Constable. Patrol bureaus were typically established in country towns and at key roads and river crossings. They answered to local magistrates and the commander, and they followed military dispatch orders. The head of the patrol bureau was the chief constable, a rank of a lower 9th grade. The constable led a force of archer conscripts drawn from local farmers. His primary duties were interrogating travelers, apprehending bandits, and guarding against Yao. The rank of constable was a humble one. Most were promoted from minor clerks, as scholars and degree holders considered the post beneath them. Performance reviews were held every 3 years with full evaluation at 9. The standards were harsh and promotion were rare. This is exactly what I need for my grad school entrance exam. Amazing. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hope these help. Good luck on your exam. Impressive work. Thanks for putting this together. What about the middle section though? Stage 8. The Longevity Ritual. Eclipse of Heaven through the flickering candlelight. Around the noisy opera stage, bright fish and dragon lanterns surge and dive amidst the crowd, as if breathing out of a living ocean. The festival is reaching its busiest hour.
Where should I go now? I'm all alone. So tired. So hungry. Not a win to my name. Can't even buy myself a bun. Where are they? Surely I'm not the only herbaceous Yao in town, am I?
Mayfly leans against a stone pillar at the Panfang and sits down as she looks out at the swirling crowd.
Well, even if you find no one, you'll manage. You're a reed after all. You can take root anywhere and let the earth feed you. But I prefer food. What time is it now? If I had known this would be so difficult, I'd have eaten more cakes while Heron was paying. At least then I wouldn't be here listening to my stomach growl. If only I were an immortal. I'd never go hungry again. I'll bet their elixirs must taste better than any river water. Why are people gathering around here?
Mama! It's the Iron Flower fireworks! Can I see? Can I see?
Fireworks. Gone in a moment. But so beautiful. If only my life had a moment like that. Just one.
Young Wu, what are you smiling about?
The Iron Flower fireworks. So beautiful.
Du Liu, Yang Wu, get your men into position. Keep your eyes on the stage. This is where the Immortal will supposedly arrive to grant longevity. If something happens, I need you all at the ready.
Chen Hengong stands on the elevated platform, looking down on the happy fairgoers with an unmatching expression, too dark and serious against the joyful knights.
But the opera doesn't start for a while yet. What's wrong, Chief? You're looking more serious than ever.
A Taoist gave him the slip this afternoon.
What? Who could escape Chief Chung's leaf blades?
It was the lady who cast a spell at the gate, remember? Best keep an eye out for her.
Are these orders from you or Chief Chong?
You asked the question, I answered. No need to be snide.
Enough. That Taoist possessed strange arcane skills, the likes of which I have never seen. I take the blame for her escape. Her arrival coinciding with this mysterious sect is no coincidence. She's scheming something. Stay sharp.
You ever wonder why the Chief's sword is never blunt? I figure it's because he's always yelling at it.
What are you talking about?
Stay sharp! Stay sharp!
Du Liu!
Yes, Chief!
The chief holds his stern face, but the cheeky betrays him with a flush of red.
I wasn't talking to my sword.
Right, of course, Chief.
Can't believe you're spreading rumors like that. I'd say that warrants a caning. Allow me to carry out the sentence.
The chief grits his teeth, places his hand on his blade, and turns his back.
The opera will begin soon. I need everyone in position. No more jokes. If any suspect gets away, you'll face more than a caning.
Understood.
Follow me, and keep your eyes and ears peeled. We must safeguard the civilians and apprehend any offenders.
Yes, Chief.
Night falls, lantern dots the river, more blank awing boats appear, each one fountains with
Look! This
candles.
little man dancing on the candle!
Don't be silly. That's just the candlelight flickering.
Come and play pitch pie! Young lady, care to try your luck?
Make way! Make way! Make way, please! We need to clear a path for the audience.
Of course, officer.
Is the opera about to begin?
Yes, in just a few minutes.
Laughter and chatter close in a group of men and women past Yao Wu.
Those are the y'all I met at the cake stall.
Come join us!
A parade of joyful Yao passes before Mayflower. They spin around until they seem like a carousel with her in the center. A parade with no beginning and no end. Entranced by the sight, the progression sweeps Mayfly off her feet, carrying her away as she caught in the current of a flooding river.
Hey, no pushing! Over there! Keep the peace or we'll keep it for you!
There is no turning back.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future.
Mayfly looks back. She's been carried far. Mayfly looks back. She's been carried far only to the left in a strange place, sticking out like driftwood after a receding tide.
The stage? How did I...
The music rises fast and loud. The opera singer steps on the stage with quick steps. The singer Melissa's voice captures the crowd in a sudden rapture.
This is... Legends of Hanta?
The singing reaches the end. The singing reaches the far end of the stage, where Chen Yinge and his men stands eyeing the preceding procession.
Legends of Handan? How could they choose this of all operas with these rumors going around?
What's it about, Chief?
Chen's hard stare conveys his disdain even before her words confirm it.
It tells the story of a scholar who was guided into a dream by the immortal Lu Dongbian. There, he experienced life as an official in the imperial system. He found enlightenment once he awoke and became Lu's apprentice to pursue longevity.
Ha! No wonder you're so shook up over it.
I can't see.
Mifai stands on her tiptoes, unable to see the stage over the crowd. But though she can't make out the scene, the song at least breaks through.
I must have watched this opera 100 times. But I've never seen them use candles before. Did they change the story?
She finds her way to the front of the stage and looks up, captivated at the performance, the support, joy, and hope of the crowd, up in the spunk skill that gives warmth and color to the night sky. Countless candles ring the stage. They flicker and flames throw dim, dancing shadows on the wall, shadows that seem to sway and bob like the procession of a monk in prayer.
It's so warm.
Goodness, how beautiful.
I can't keep myself from staring.
The flames leap out from their wax altar, speaking in the divine wordless tongue to the people below.
Hold on. When did they light these candles? The flames. They're whispering something.
Small light sways beneath the night sky, altering between bright and dim. They become a hypnotic flow of those watching cannot turn away from. The flickering light seems to laugh, to scold and then chant unclear words, venting the pain of their brief lives through the ages.
Yes. I can hear them. They're saying...
Grant us longevity.
Grant us longevity.
Wait. When did I get this close?
A hush falls over the crowd. Mayfly looks up at the figure on the stage. A warm light shimmers. Heart beats in time with the swaying shadows. The stage feels as if we're, instead of refuge, a bachelor of light and song calling out for those who might approach it. Under the cover of the night, under the gaze of many eyes, under the gaze of many hundreds of eyes, a hundredfold stage rise.
Du Liu, Yang Wu, where are you? They're using the candlelight to conjure illusions. Avert your eyes!
Do you wish to become immortal?
Huh? Heron?
天地含经，万物化生，日月并明，与我协助。
To be continued. So Heron's immortal? Stage 9, the end. Things are rarely as they appear at the scene of a crime. The candlelight fades and is soon replaced by the steady glow of modern, incandescent bulbs. Reed touches her head unconsciously, feeling blades of grass brush against her fingertips.
So, Mayfly was given the method of longevity, just like she wanted. And that means that Paper Heron was the legendary immortal.
As if a reminder, another blade of grass tumbles down at her touch.
Well, true or not, I better get this down before I forget any details.
She tucks the grass into her pocket and practically leaps towards the paper and pen.
The distinctive melodies of Eastern opera, combined with the magical glow of candlelight, brought the atmosphere to its peak. When the immortal moved her fingers, the audience, including those who had doubts about longevity, naturally came to believe in this miracle, including Mayfly, a herbaceous Yao whose life was about to end only a few months later. Based on accounts from local residents and my own experience, I feel I can make a bold assumption. After the opera was over, Paper Heron, the legendary immortal, taught the method of longevity to Mayfly to extend her life. Then, for some reason, she fell into a deep sleep beneath Jewel County.
The passage of time goes unnoticed as her pen glides from page to page. The sound of scribbling accompanied first by the silence of night, then gentle bird song, finally a bustle of a wiggling city.
Another day.
One more square in her calendar is crossed out. Usually, she would leave a detailed journal of her day, a record for her next exhilaration, but today, she let her pen rest.
Maybe I won't need to leave a note for the next me this time.
As the morning progresses, the storekeeper pulls out the shop rolling shutters. Waiting outside, aside from the morning breeze, is a familiar face.
You're up early today. Did you get enough sleep? Oh, and I was so busy last night. I forgot to give you your change. Hold on. Let me unlock the door first.
Before she can even finish her words, Reed has returned to her glowing screen.
Sleep, Schmeep. My article's almost finished. All I really need is a computer. Oh, sorry, I got a little overexcited. I meant, would it be possible to use one?
I can see that. Go ahead. You can use that one. You know how to turn it on.
Reed takes a deep breath before typing the words she spent the night planning. You must understand that this benefits us both. I know who you are. The odd pace of the typing draws the storekeeper's attention.
Are you trying to put a hole in my mouse? Or is the network down?
Huh? Oh no, the network's fine.
It's only then that she knows that her whole arm has gone numb from the speed of her typing.
Has anyone else come by recently?
No, you're the only one. But I'll keep a spot open for you. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you.
Frantic typing his resume as soon as her conversation ends. Just untied another knot. As you can see, I can figure out the truth with or without your help. But if you really want me to figure things out, why not tell me what you know? I'll save us both the time and trouble.
Maytree. Someone did mention that earlier.
Bluffing doesn't work on me, but if you want to see me, come to the May Tree in the Gold Garden. In the daylight, Reed returns to assess the leafy Central Park and the bustling construction site nearby. The world immortal residents decorate the impressive billboard gleam down at her in the sunlight. Far beneath it is a half-dead Maltree that lies in the middle of the park, looks dull by comparison.
Another journalist? I already told the other ones we're not open for interviews.
It seems she spent too much time staring at the middle-aged man approach in a hush.
I don't care who you write for. Get out of here, will you?
Oh, no. I'm not here for interviews. I'm just having a look around. So, someone came around here then? Someone who looks like me?
I'm not answering any questions. My building isn't haunted, and that's that.
Not haunted? You mean...
Before Reed can ask anything more, a new voice draws away their attention.
Sir, we've got a problem.
A young man, breathless from running, cuts her questioning short.
What? And you want to hand it over to me?
It's Professor Dong. He said he...
The property developer pulls his arm, gives a polite nod to Reed, and walks aside. Half a minute later, Reed hears shouting.
Would you listen to yourself? What do you mean they were eaten by monsters?
Professor Zhang said he found this in an ancient book. Should we just ignore him?
Damn him and his book. I go and call it the Immortal Residence, and then it turns out people died here. If this gets out, I'll never sell the place.
The developer voice rises, and Reed catches the piece of their argument on the wind.
He gave us a copy of the book. Said he'd send one to the press unless he receives 100,000 yuan today. Do you want to look at it?
Fuck him!
While they argue, Reed slips away towards the entrance of the park. Full of hope, she looks up at the main tree. A dry branch holds many buds. Under the tree, a mule chews on fresh green grass.
Huh? One with Flo?
She calls out to the mule, not entirely convinced of her own conclusion. The mule, startled, turns to flee. Reed immediately takes notice of the familiar pack, one she knows she's seen before.
You traveled with Paper Heron wherever she went. Wait!
A strong wind blows. The rustling leaves drown out the mule's trotting hooves. The pale page falls a half step before her.
At the time, the sun and moon hung together in the sky. The earth split in two at the gate of the School of May, opening a rift miles long that stalled souls. When the governor had it investigated, they couldn't find a single human dead or alive. Only clothes, dead plants and animals. Many believe the phenomenon was caused by the Earth Dragon.
It's not that the record just that surprised her. Where the page fell, a wind spins in midair, leading her to a precise spot. Another wind knot.
Only clothes, dead plants and animals. The Earth Dragon. No way. Then the Yao didn't really become immortal?
To be continued. Stage 10. The Heavens. Everything she ever wanted for a price. On stage, footstep moves from a light, quick-paced.
Do you wish to become immortal?
Mayfly looks up, but sees nothing before her.
Do you wish to become immortal?
世上人不学仙，真是蠢。Huh? Where am I?
Mayfly sits up from the comfy bed and looks around.
This place is so luxurious.
She jumps to the floor and walks around the room, curious about her new surrounding.
The bed's soft, and this blanket's so light and warm. What a strange dream I had. But, my, do I feel rested. I'm brimming with energy. I haven't felt this good since autumn. With strengths like this flowing through me, I could till a whole field all on my own. That vase is almost as big as me, but I bet I could lift it.
She finds herself standing in front of the vase in the corner, and slowly stretching out her hand and measures its height and width.
Hello, Mayfly.
Who's that? Wait.
So it's Paper Heron, and who's the other person?
Paper Heron?
We were chatting outside your room when we heard your voice. I'm glad to see that you are doing well. I know what you wish to ask. You are in the school of May?
The lady smiles and nods as she explains further.
And I am its founder. They call me Master Ren, or Ren the Immortal.
Ren the Immortal. Then you must be the immortal everyone's been talking about. Please, Master, teach me the method of longevity.
Another young soul looking too far ahead to see the truth before them. The immortal you seek is standing right in front of you, but it isn't me. In fact, I was one of her students.
What?
Mayfly shifts her focus between Master Ren and Paper Heron before resting on the more comfortable, familiar face. Saying nothing, Master Ren smiles and follows Mayfly's gaze to Paper Heron.
Heron? You mean she's the immortal?
Paper Heron stirs the sweet soup in her bowl. The white sugar has sunk to the bottom.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't call me that, Mayfly. Makes me feel as though I'm covered in ants.
But how can that be?
Do you recall the evening past?
Last night, I was pushed out on the stage, and then...
Precisely. It was then that Paper Heron held the longevity ritual for you. You fell into a deep slumber for the rest of the night. How do you feel now?
I feel refreshed, energetic, alive. Then I've gained longevity already?
No. This is but the first step. Master Heron altered the flowing pattern of your qi to imitate that of the Wei. laying the foundation for true longevity cultivation. But this alone will not extend your life. To achieve true longevity, one must cultivate it through the method of our school. Worry not. I will be your guide.
I see. No, wait.
Mayflower looks puzzled. She counts her fingers as if attempting to follow the logic to its conclusion.
Paper Heron, if your master Ren's master and the founder of the School of May, then you knew all along? You were just pretending? Then you lied too! I felt so guilty about leaving you behind!
I didn't deceive you. I had no inkling that it was Ren that you sought. I only learned of her ritual on the stage at the last instant. I took her place as its officiator as a bit of fun. But I looked quite splendid up there, don't you think? Didn't you notice it was me?
At this pleasant thought, Paper Heron spooned some of the sweet soup into her mouth.
So, it was you who slipped the amulet and the note into my pocket.
Of course. I hadn't cast that spell for some time, so I thought I'd seize the opportunity to give it a spin. Ah, why the glum look, eh? Our performance was a great success. Y'all have joined the school in spadefuls.
You're here for the method, not your magic tricks. Sight me down. You're the immortal. How could I say such a thing?
Before Mayfly can finish, 30 steps aside cuts her off. The footstep stops at the door, followed by whispers and rustle of claws. Suddenly, a short, plump hedgehog and a yam with a leafy head peeks out from beneath the door, behind the door. Then a gray rat, a shrew, and behind them, a whole parade of the other Yao.
Immortal! Please, forgive our intrusion. We're here to see you, and our new schoolmate.
Grandmaster, our greatest thanks for these artifacts. We've brought a token of our gratitude. Though it's not so valuable, I hope it will suffice.
Oh, think nothing of it. Consider it a gift from your Grandmaster.
Thank you, Grandmaster. If it's not too much trouble, could you teach us the spell you used on the stage last night?
Paper Heron waves her waves her praise away with her hand. But the smiles behind that waving hand reveals her joy.
Sure. It's not so difficult. Just say what more you want to learn, and I shall teach you.
Yao pours in, talking excitedly with Paper Heron. Mayfly watches as her friend-turned Grandmaster enters the circle and shakes her head. A few clear calls cuts the clamoring voices short.
Now, students. You ought to show respect in the presence of the Grandmaster. Enough playfulness. You must all return to your cultivation.
But I hear this is the first time the Grandmaster has visited our school in many years. We only want to talk to her.
And talk we shall.
Master Ren smiles.
The Grandmaster will be with us for many days. There will be plenty of time. For now, we ought to consider our newest schoolmate. You need some time to settle in. Isn't that so, Mayfly? You have just received the ritual. Your body needs time to adapt. Students, will you show Mayfly around our school? A little bit of activity should do her good.
Ah, right. Best to get some exercise.
Whatever you say, Master. Mayfly, is it? We brought you a gift, too. Sorry, we got carried away after seeing the Grandmaster.
Yao brings out several boxes of herbs and steamers filled with cakes, all prepared in advance. It's a seasonal offering.
That's all right. And thank you for the gift. I feel so full of energy now. I'd love to look around.
You should spend some time getting to know the other students. Your gift can wait.
All right then. I can save it for later.
Mayfly pats her skirt and leaves with a Yao. Soon, she enters a busy courtyard, bustling with the voice of other students in the house, the school of Mai.
Mayfly. That cauldron's too heavy. You could hurt yourself.
I was just like her back then. Didn't know what to do with my newfound strength.
Paper Heron lifts another spoonful of her sweet soup to her lips, and then sets the bowl down.
So, have you retrieved your 5 senses?
Nice Red nods and waits for Paper Heron to swallow.
No, it's become worse. Even clear soup is practically tasteless to me now. But enough about that. We have more important things to discuss. My divination suggests that Lan Zhu is waking. I have observed many omens along the road. Birds migrating north, withered grass blackening. Ere long, Lan Zhu will awaken. Unlike other Xiandao beasts, Lan Zhu is not under Zhenzi's control. The quake it wrought brought great suffering to the Huanzhou region. The White Horse School once fought it, and I among them. Yet, we could only force it into a long slumber. Until the Wei bestowed on us 2 swords of longevity, allowing ordinary students to control the qi of yin and yang in order to pacify Lan Zhu. But then...
She pauses.
You need not say more.
Siren draws a ray in the air. The glow glows gold for a moment. It fades as a white sword appears. Paper Heron stares instantly at the sword. It floats in the air, radiant with a small white glow.
Now, only 1 sword remains. And the White Horse School is no more.
Her hand shakes as she grips it, as if she was holding it too tightly.
You needn't worry. Since the moment you passed the sword to me, I have been making preparations to face Lan Zhu. I know the consequences if I fail. The earth will split, and beneath the dual sun and moon, disaster and disorder will reign. Zhu County, all of Huanzhou, will shatter, causing untold devastation. That is why I founded the School of Mei, to gather strength in numbers. Though I wield the last sword of longevity, if it should fail, I have prepared a quelling array, but I will need their strength to help me activate it.
Oh.
Do I surprise you?
Abraham looks around the room and answers with a sigh.
Ah, no. It's just... You were but a little Yao when we first met beneath that tree. Look how you've grown.
A Yao's life is shorter than most. We must make every day count. You entrusted this task to me, and I will do all that I must to finish it. I will allow nothing to get in my way, not only for the sake of the school, but for the sake of everyone in this land.
She sees Ren smile, Whip her hair and pauses, then offers a affirming smile to her old student.
You are more prepared than I could ever hope to be. But mind your students well. I should not like to see your school meet the same fate as mine, eh? I will stay here until the task is done, and intervene if need be.
Master Ren replies with a solemn nod.
Grandmaster, you gave me a second life and the sword of longevity. I owe my life to you. I swear I will complete the suppression, no matter the cost. For you and for your school.
To be continued. It's a rhino. Nope. Thanks for the stretch. I might end it after these two readings. We are clearing out the family shrine today and found a set of Nuno opera masses. My arcane skill lets me see things when I touch objects. So I went through them one by one. Here's what I got. Jinzul mass, a faint image of a tall man. Looks full of energy, with a loud voice. Quincy mask. My uncle. He used to wear this one all the time when I was little, and my brain just can't get past that. So I couldn't see anything about conscience itself. Haha. Don't mind me. Fen Wen mask. Someone reading a book. Looks like a middle school English teacher. Tenjio mask. Hard to make out. A humanoid mask, but not quite human. More like an animal or some kind of monster of some kind. This Jewel mask. This one is the strangest. With the others, I could at least make out a shadow of a figure. But with the Lazu, nothing. All I saw was a street. Kind of like the road leading to the Central Park at the far end. A big round moon. Krillin mask. A blinding flash of lightning and someone talking on the phone. My dad took the rest before I could get to them. But that's all I got. Do these images mean anything? Ideas? If you got the names right, those all sound like Xennial Beast Masks, my guess. What you saw were the thing you in. Ha, felt loud. LOL, including your uncle, of course. Excluding your uncle, of course. As far as I know, there's no records of the Zendao Beast taking human form. The people you saw might be Zantao that we're interested with. If you couldn't see anyone, maybe that means the Zenzio base has lost its Zenyin for good. Just guessing though, would you be willing to tell us more about your arcane skill? Your arcane skill is the real deal. Lenzio gazing at the moon. Listening with lightning. Anyone who knows their stuff can tell from those two alone that you are not making it up. There are a lot of different accounts of what the Lazu looks like, but few people know that Lazu is actually a rhinoceros. In folk legend, a rhino was a general sent down from the heavens, and that's why it loves to gaze at the moon, longing for someone to bring it home. They say Lazu's power can shake heaven and earth. A single roll of his body can trigger an earthquake. Back in the day, Fan Zhenxi has called upon the power of the Dunzi, the god of Shinten, and waged a fierce battle before finally subduing it. But once subdued, Lazen just cured up underground and has been sleeping ever since. The laziest of all of Zenium base. Source: Wuzon Online. On the 9th of this month, a fisherman on Lake Tasu netted a South China carp weighing 189 jin and measuring 2.2 meters in length. Experts sampled the scales and determined that the fish is roughly 245 years old, making it the longest-lived carp on record. The local Water Environment Research Institute has purchased the carp from the fisherman and plans to release it back into the wild after further study. If it lives long enough, could it turn into a long? Whoa, a giant fish. Imagine the size of the pot you need to soothe that thing. Carps are spiritual creatures, just like turtles, snakes, cats, and dogs. This one must be something truly extraordinary. A spirit among spirit. It's likely found a method of cultivation, one that lets it sense the way and even refines itself in corners of the way. That's how it lives so long. If I'm not mistaken, when the expert released the finding, the pattern of the smelling will turn out to be aligned with certain mathematical principles. So, what is the way? The way is the infinite existence of the sum of all natural laws. That which is above form is called the way. The way is the origin of all things. Everything takes the way as its foundation, and the way has turned manifest within them all. Check out my other post for more details. Really? That's Alien Ascension post was yours too?